Namaste, my name is Nityanandadas and I'd like to share with you today some yoga wisdom, with today's topic being the qualities of a bhakti yogi. In particular, we'll talk about one quality today, and that's the quality of humility. So humility means to be modest, devoid of pride and a lack of vanity. A person who has true humility feels very small in the overall scheme of things. They're able to see themselves in the big picture of everything. A person who spends their life taking care of others and giving shows great humility. In the ancient yoga texts it states that with humility comes wisdom. Humility is a very important quality for true self-improvement. And by living a humble life, we're able to recognize the areas of our life that need work. We also need humility for true inner well-being. So it's therefore very important to understand humility to become a better person. So these are 6 practical ways that we can implement into our life to cultivate this quality of humility. The first is to spend time listening to others, to lend our ear to others, to give them a chance to speak, not rushing in to give our opinion, hearing someone out. The second is very important, the practice of meditation, particularly the practice of focusing and meditating upon yoga, mantras. These sacred yoga sounds have a purifying effect on our heart and mind and consciousness, so that we can actually truly understand who we are, our position in this world that we live in, and our natural function. To be grateful for what we have. We tend to spend a lot of time focusing on things that we don't have or things that other people have, instead of being grateful for what we've been provided with, food and shelter and the basics in life. To seek help when we need it. We can often be proud of who we are and not accept help from others, think we can solve our problems by ourselves. But there's many kind people around who can help us in lots of different ways, who can give us answers to our problems on different levels. So if we have humility, we can accept that help. And to ask for feedback on a regular basis. Again, if we have humility, we're able to accept encouragement, advice with things that we may not be able, or things that we may not be doing well. Also to review our actions against our language of pride. So if we're talking to people in a way looking down upon people or thinking we're better than others, or just not showing people enough respect, it's nice to review our actions and words so that we can act in a more responsible way and caring more for others. A nice example of someone who shows the quality of humility is an elite sports person. They may have reached the top of their field. Rather than taking all the credit and being puffed up and proud, they pay tribute to their coaches, their friends, their families, rather than thinking it's all about them. So humility is considered a state of being, highlighted by our behaviour and our approach to things in life. It is also considered one of the virtues of the human condition, along with kindness, patience, charity, diligence, and temperance. Humility can only occur in the absence of pride. A reason we may lack humility is that we don't take care of our words and our actions. and aren't willing to take responsibility when we do something disrespectful to others. To be humble is not to think less of oneself, but to think of oneself less. So thank you very much for joining me on this small talk on yoga wisdom. Namaste.